One of the common themes throughout the world when we talk about different challenges that we have mentally and emotionally is we feel so alone. In those moments when you feel so alone, you could be surrounded by a room full of people, but you still feel alone by yourself. How do you feel when you're alone?
Isolated, no help, lost, confused.
I'm confused, don't know what to do. Try and look for someone, but don't know, just can't find anyone, really.
Unloved and unwanted, and just don't want to, yeah.
On the opposite side of that, how do we feel when we're connected?
Welcomed, safe.
Feel confident, and I can do a lot more things that I wouldn't really do when I'm not confident or like happy.
If you're confident, then you can go out and help someone else find their confidence and happiness in themselves.
Is it important to reach out to someone when they're not well?
Yeah.
What do we do?
Go to them and say, you're right, do you want any help? Like, we're always here, just let them know that there's someone there for them.
What are some things in community that we can do to help people who are going through a tough time?
Getting together, having a yarn.
Reaching out to everyone, elders, young ones.
As young boys, sometimes we feel tough and strong, and the vibrato of being cool and in our communities. It's important to be vulnerable too. It's important to tell the truth about how we're feeling, right?
Yeah.
What are some things that you can say to brothers that are in your circle that might be struggling?
Speak up, don't bottle it up and hold it in. You feel a lot better when you talk to someone, let them know how you're feeling. And
tell us how that helps.
I think it's because they listen, and they might not judge you or they don't judge you, but holding it in, you think you're very insecure and all that, and you're afraid of someone or how they think about you. So I just think it's better to talk to someone about mental health instead of holding it in. It could save you, save your life, save other people.
It's normal for men to cry. As growing up as a kid that was weak, we were taught if you cried, you was weak. But it's not actually the fact. By crying, you're expressing your true feelings from within. It's some powerful stuff.
First Nation people, Aboriginal people, have been here for thousands of years, and pre-colonisation, 0 suicides in our communities. How we know that is because in over 2,500 different dialects of language, all of our different languages, right? There's no word or meaning for suicide, okay? So if we've gone from a time where there was 0 suicides to a time now where we're amongst the highest in the world, why do you think that is?
Because we don't have that connection to our elders to talk to them. There's been lost throughout generations.
The elders are still there. Do you think it's the young people not going to the elders to talk to?
They're too shamed to go and talk to the elders and ask for help.
Why are we shamed?
Not knowing what to ask.
Yeah.
Like, or how to.
We're there to help, and not to be going like, oh, I made it to this level, so you can make it too. It's just to go like, we can all be strong together, and then strong's being letting your emotions out, because a kettle will boil until the steam goes out, and if it gets canned up, it explodes. So we have to stop them guys from exploding.
I'm in a position where I am now in my life to give back to youth. through my own lived experiences with mental health, drug and alcohol abuse, jail, all of the above. And I can sit there and generally have that 100% conversation with them on how they're feeling. Because I felt like that. I was suicidal. I was a junkie, I was a drunk, I was all the above, I was a jailbird. Look at me now, 8 years, clean and sober.
Any young people out there that are in Dubbo would want to talk to me about anything. Don't be shy, because I'll tell you, you'll be surprised at what I've been through in my life that I can help you with, because I helped myself with it. And I believe that's the best thing anybody could offer, is their time to somebody in need.
How do we connect better?
Physical interaction, maybe. Going to see someone and talk to them instead of ringing them up on the phone.
Conversations like this.
It's important, isn't it? Sitting down, our people sat down around a fire for thousands of years. Why was being together so important?
Because that's all we had, was being together and each other.
Someone who's going through a tough period, what can they do to get themselves out of that tough period?
Start off small and message a friend.
Talk to like a family member, maybe.
Find someone that you can trust. That's the first step. Want someone that you can trust to help you and not share what you tell them.
Look at community organisations.
Yeah, just to reach out and seek help. Ask the question. Go to your family, go to your GP, go to whoever you feel trusted you could speak to, and yeah, it's life-changing.